Have you ever been in an argument where the other person had absolutely nothing, no proof, no logic, no evidence, just noise, but somehow they still walked away looking like they won? If yes, then you've already met one of the darkest psychological weapons, the logic trap, a hidden battlefield where confidence beats truth, where tone crushes reason, and where the person who sounds right destroys the person who is right. This is how people in the USA, from workplaces to relationships to politics, win arguments without a single real fact. Let's go deeper. The illusion of certainty. Your brain loves shortcuts, and one shortcut is simple. Certainty looks like truth. When someone speaks without hesitation, without a single pause, your brain says they must know what they're talking about. But here's the dark truth. Certainty is not intelligence. It's performance. Some people don't need facts. They need confidence. And confidence becomes their evidence. The more sure their voice sounds, the more your brain lowers its guard. This is the first trap. The tone dominance trick. In America, tone is a weapon. People don't just argue. They dominate. They talk louder, faster, sharper. They interrupt. They overpower your words with their noise, and the human brain hates conflict. So instead of fighting back, you start giving up. Not because they're right, but because you're exhausted. Their tone becomes their logic. Their aggression becomes their proof, and the truth gets drowned under their voice. The flooding technique. This one is pure manipulation, and it works unbelievably well. When someone doesn't have a real argument, they throw 10 tiny arguments at once. They scatter, a story here, an emotion there, a half-truth somewhere, and one exaggerated outcome at the end. Your brain tries to catch up, but it can't. It gets overwhelmed. And when the brain is overwhelmed, it shuts down. And the person who caused the chaos looks like the winner. Not because they were right, but because you were drowning. Rise, the repetition. Repeat anything enough times, and the brain starts believing it. That's why manipulators repeat the same line over and over. I'm telling you, that's how it happened. I know this for a fact. Trust me, I'm right. Everybody knows this. No evidence, just repetition. But the brain loves familiarity. Familiar feels safe. Safe feels true. So the lie becomes believable, and the truth feels uncertain. The burden shift trick. This is one of the most dangerous logic traps. When someone can't prove their point and they make you prove yours, you ask for evidence. They flip it. Why don't you prove I'm wrong? Show me the proof you're talking about. Explain your side better. Now you're explaining. You're defending. You're trying to justify your truth. And here's the dark psychology behind it. The person who explains more looks weaker, and the person who attacks more looks stronger. They win without a single fact, because they made you carry the weight of the argument. The emotion override. People in the USA argue emotionally, loud, fast, explosive, and when someone triggers your emotions, logic switches off. Anger clouds your thinking. Embarrassment weakens your voice. Guilt makes you over-explain. Shock freezes your mind. And once your emotions take over, you're not analyzing anything. You're reacting. The person who manipulates your emotions manipulates your mind. The social pressure effect. Arguments change completely when other people are watching. In front of a crowd, the argument becomes a performance. And in the USA, people care deeply about how they look. So the loud one looks confident. The calm one looks unsure. The dramatic one looks passionate. The quiet one looks defeated. And when others nod in agreement, even if they don't know the truth, your brain starts questioning itself. Popularity starts replacing accuracy. The crowd becomes the evidence. Why smart people lose arguments. Here's the saddest part. Logical people, thoughtful people, intelligent people often lose arguments, not because they're wrong, but because they assume arguments are about truth. They think facts matter. They think evidence matters. They think reasoning matters. Meanwhile, the other person is using tone, speed, pressure, emotion, dominance, and confidence. It becomes a chess match against someone playing street fighting. Logic loses, not because it's weak, but because it's not the game the other person is playing. Ache the logic trap. Here's how you win, without raising your voice and without losing your mind. 1. Slow the argument down. Manipulators need speed. Slow kills their power. 2. Ask one question. Repeat it calmly. Can you show me the evidence for that? Repeat until their confidence cracks. 3. Don't defend. Redirect. Make them explain their claims, not you. 4. Speak slower, not louder. Calmness signals absolute control.